And we are, I think, okay, we are live. I'm still messing with the camera angle though. Okay. The chaos monkey known as Dante is right here, right? Just right here. So we'll see what he's going to get up to. He might just lay there the whole time. You never know. His tail's curling though, so he's thinking. That can be a problem. All right. Good morning, beloveds. We are here to do a new design for living. And then there were words that should follow that. I don't know what they are, so let's do the housekeeping. And all the housekeeping is me reminding you, we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. Website is creativelife.org. Constant contact email, info@creativelife.org. I get you one email a week, tells you what's going on for the week and the month, and the hot links are hot. So click here now means it. It is also a blind CC, which means nobody will see your email. You won't end up on anybody else's email list because of us. So that should be safe. And then I mentioned the social media merely from the standpoint of we do not monetize the social media. We don't want to deal with the ads any more than you do. So what we ask you to do instead is go like, subscribe, follow based on which platform you are on, and then engage with the individual post by reacting, commenting, and sharing. It bumps us in the algorithms. More people see our stuff. And let's be honest, that's the point of social media. Here he is. Are you going to make your cameo? There you are. There you are. Yes, you are beautiful. And staring straight at the camera. So, so we are Creative Life Spiritual Center or Creative Life Spark. And I'm the running Rev Ryan. Okay, he made his cameo and then went and got on his pillow in the window. What are you excited about? Oh, I heard some noise over there, so there may be something right in front of the window. Okay. And he commented when I looked. He was like, see? All right. I am the running Rev Ryan across all the social medias that I am on. So there's that. Okay. Now, a new design for living is the process of science of mind. Science of mind really isn't a religion. It's more like a philosophy. It is a way of life. And so what Ernest did with the help of Willis Kinnear is sat down and laid out the process. Here is what, and here is why. That's why I say science of mind isn't a religion, because we don't teach you what to believe. We teach you how and why. And so that's what's going on here. It's been very interesting. We're more than halfway through, about 3/4 of the way through almost, 2/3. So we are in chapter 15, The Power of Love. And today we are going to find something to like. That's literally the name of the article. Find something to like. Because Ernest gets it. You know, sometimes it's too hard to love everything. And hate just destroys it can literally destroy your hell. So I assume, I could be wrong, that this is where we start. Find something to like. Just as there is a harmonious reciprocal action of love between the infinite and its creation, between love in the thought of humanity, or the love in the thought of a person and their body, so there is also a reciprocal action between the expression of love on the part of a person for the conditions, situations, and people in their experience. No condition or relationship can be changed for the better by hating. Oh, that's true. Hate only aggravates, makes things worse. If things are not to our liking, there is no need to hate them or fight them. This uses up a lot of time and energy, makes us ill, and we get no place unless it is a matter of getting where we don't want to go. Okay? The only solution, our only healthy, normal, creative avenue of approach is to let the reciprocal action of that love inherent in the universe flow in and through us and out into every phase of our experience. If it flows out, it has to return. Regardless of the situation, the conditions, or the persons that we may feel inclined to dislike or hate, we must resist the inclination. In some sense, the way we have to find something in some way, we have to find something of value in them. no matter how big or little it may be. Find something to like. Then concentrate on that and that alone, ignoring all the things we dislike. Once this is done, then there can start to flow forth from us a feeling of love. This man needs to learn what commas are. That sentence really needed a comma. Once this is done, comma, because there's not a comma there, then there can start to flow forth from us a feeling of love. And once the flow is started, there is opened up the channel of reciprocal action. As we give, so will we receive. Okay? The action of love in and through us must be universal in all of our experience. We cannot love in one direction and hate in another. Once we cut ourselves off from the beneficial actions of love in any respect, we cut ourselves off in every respect. We cannot survive by liking the Joneses that live to the east of us, and not the Browns to the west. We have to include both. This is one of those reasons that Jesse's constantly saying, whatever you pray for, you got to be willing to want for everybody, even your worst enemy. It's just the way it works. Because if there's only one, Spirit can't determine what isn't you and what is you. That's the kicker, right? So we have to include both. This does not mean that everyone has to be very intimate and chummy, but that we cannot afford to have dislike or hatred gnawing at our minds and bodies. It is just plain common sense. Now, he literally says that right there. Just plain common sense. I know it's backwards. I'm sorry. I don't know how to turn it. Yep. Tomorrow you can't live alone. But, so yeah. And sometimes, because there are people in this world that I am very unhappy with. Because of the things that they do, the things that they say, I'm very unhappy with them. But I can't afford to hate them as much as I would like to. I can't afford to hate them. So what I have to do is recognize that they are a beloved expression of the divine. And maybe I can recognize that they are a beloved expression of the divine who have forgotten who they are. That helps too. And that's where I start. You know, there are people out there doing terrible things in the world, but they're still beloved expressions of the divine who have forgotten who they are and forgotten that we are all connected and that what they are doing to other people, they are doing to themselves. That's where I start. Is it easy? God, no. But you gotta have a place to start. Because honestly, hate, for the most part, on our level, the only person it hurts is you. You know, we can talk about politicians and how they have the power to take their hate out on everybody else. But on our level, hating them, the only person it hurts is us. So that's where we have to start. They are beloved expressions of the divine who have forgotten who they are. That's one of the reasons why Jesse says when you don't know what to treat for, treat that they know who they are. Treat that they know who they are. And trust me, for some people, that is a blessing and a curse. So, you know, and it's all we can do. It's all we can do at this level with that. Because like I said, the only person that hate is hurting is us. So, you know, then we go do what we can do, you know, and that's important too, you know, go and donate to the people, support the people that are doing the work, and vote and register to vote and take each other to vote. You know what I'm saying. But don't hate. It's not worth the cost to you. So he's right. You got to find something to like. And the other thing holds true. If there are people in your life who have done terrible things, you can love them from a distance. And that has been one of the things that I say on a regular basis. As women, we are frequently expected to allow abusers back into our life because they're family. No, we don't have to. It costs too much to hate them. So we have to, again, say that they're beloved expressions of the divine. And yes, I'm going to love you as the beloved expression of the divine, but I'm going to do it from over here. I am not going to let you back into my inner circle if you have hurt me. I'm not willing to do that. I'm willing to love you, but from a distance. And that right there is one of the biggest things that women need to learn. It's like, no, you can love people from a distance. Yes, you are my family, but no, I don't approve of what you're doing. I'm not going to let you do it to me. I love you as my family, but I'm going to love you from over here. Okay? It's very, very, very important. You do not have to allow people in your life who have hurt you just because they're family and just because you are trying to do the right thing by loving them. Okay? Hear me when I say that. Because trust me, there's a whole lot of politicians that I'm going to love from a distance. Like, nope. I'm going to love you as a beloved expression of the divine. I'm going to treat that you know who you are, that you recognize that you are a beloved expression of the divine. I'm still going to vote against you. That's just, I'm not going to love you with my vote. That's what I'm saying. Okay. You are allowed to love people from a distance, especially if they have hurt you. Okay. So when he says find something to like, when he says love people, he's not telling you to let them back into your inner circle. He is definitely not saying that. And I am saying it clearly. He says because he said it. You don't have to be intimate and chummy. Okay? He said it. You don't have to be intimate and chummy. Find something, let it go, and do it from a distance. Okay? All right. I'm gonna get up off my soapbox now, and I'm gonna encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a take care of business day. Let's get this week started off right day. Cuddle your fur babies day. Tell somebody you love them day. Go look in your eyes in the mirror and tell yourself that you love you day. Remind yourself that you are a beloved expression of the divine day. Remind yourself that every living thing is a beloved expression of the divine. Well, everything is a beloved expression of the divine. Even the inanimate, because consciousness goes all the way down. But that's a conversation we can have another time. Drink plenty of water day. Enjoy the cooler morning day. Prepare for the rain day. We could really use the rain day. Well, I need to get up off this thing day. A good day, and if that is too much pressure, because occasionally it is, and it's Monday today, so extra. I don't mind Mondays. I kind of like Mondays. So, if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You're a beloved expression of the divine. Your spirit in motion, God in action, a beautiful masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time, a brilliant light and a divine spark. And as Reverend Jesse likes to call it, you are godly. All right. So explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be, because the divine knows you to be good. And from there, anything is possible. Anything at all. All right, beloveds, I'm going to move on to the rest of my day. Check. Oh no, he's back asleep. So whatever it was in the backyard is over. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved. And I will see you. Oh, Reverend David will be on around this afternoon. I'll be back